but you don't want to breeze through, and it's perfect. I mean, it's the perfect gap between the two. So,
yeah. So when are any update on the super matches that were like the super match series, or did that kind of go on the back burner, or what's up with that?
Are you talking about the idea we were bouncing around about?
Yeah.
And have it, yeah. Well, it kind of is. We got a lot of things going on right now with California tournament and all that, but I'd still love to do it.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
I think it's definitely something we should probably talk more about closer to the end of the year, maybe something for next year. I don't see it happening this year, of course, but it'd be interesting for next year, maybe doing like.
Aren't you part of some matchups that are happening soon? Or someone sent me, I was just reading over some old messages.
Yeah, we got a kind of a crew versus crew, the Garage Grinders against Right the Hands crew.
Right?
Yeah, we're going to smash all of them.
So why can't we make that an official FAL face-off?
I think we should. That's kind of why I was sending that message in the thing, trying to just put in the bug in your ear, so to speak.
That was
I think it would be dope.
Message.
Yeah, I think that would be dope.
When are y'all doing it?
We were kind of shooting for sometime like early to mid-April, like right after this upcoming deal. But I mean, if we can make it a big event and make it like obviously more visible to everybody, I don't think anybody would mind, putting it off to get it, the FAL behind it. I think that'd be dope.
Okay.
Way better than us going to some park and just, dueling it out or some shit like that.
Yeah, that shit is I mean, it's cool, and it's actually the same thing, maybe even more pure, but ain't nearly as fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
We could do it. Cool. Okay, so tell me, when is this happening? You said mid-April. Where y'all planning to do this at?
Well, we were trying to find like a central location, which was Leesburg, is what we was thinking. But I mean, we can do it at any of the FAL events because it's all pretty much the same shit.
Well,
like as far as the location, like there's no FAL event that's going to be out of the way, is what I'm getting at.
Why can't we do it? Why can't we do it at Eclipse Tattoos or something out there that's at one of our sponsor spots or,
Yeah, that'd be dope. I'm sure John would be all about that because we're trying to get him a match too.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a full-blown event, but it could be a cool little 3-hour get out there and kick some ass, have some music while we're doing it. Not everything has to be a full production either,
No, yeah.
It could be super fun. What are some of the matchups y'all have?
Well, it's me and Josh is having a arm wrestling match with Brian. He took second in the 242s last time, so I think against who's the real big guy that's won the last two in the supers? Was it amateurs though?
Is the kid Landon?
Yeah, exactly. He's Landon's boy. So pretty much he's always losing to him. So I think he wants somebody more his own size. So he wants Josh. So we're gonna give him Josh Benelli, who's been like a scared little puppy hiding under a rock. He's hurt. He's nursing some hurt arms right now. So
okay.
So we're gonna get him tuned back up, hopefully. And yeah, I mean it's a bunch of matches. I got to go back in my message thread to look them all up, but it's hopefully at least 5 or 6, if not more.
Sure. Brent, we got any chats going on? Got anyone in here yet?
Let me put my computer actually so I could see the chat.
My phone don't like it. There very well might not be anyone in here yet. I actually see 9 people, but I don't see no chats. Yeah, that's all right. Look, John joined. We were just talking about you, John.
Oh man, I was late to the party.
Yeah. We were talking about. Well, actually, I'll let Wiz take the lead. Wiz, go ahead.
Hey, did we ever So Brandon was kind of throwing it out there that maybe we can do, those super matches that we're doing team v team with Right the Hands crew. He kind of threw it out there. We can maybe do it at Eclipse Tattoos and make it kind of a little event. What do you think?
I mean, there's a lot of space behind the building. I mean, yeah, we could probably do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
Well, I told him
to talk to the boss.
not every major tournament has to be a full-fledged event. We can easily rather than y'all just doing some super matches somewhere, kind of half-ass, make it a cool FAL little event and party.
Yeah.
And that's what I was just saying. We could do any sponsor spot. I mean, we could be doing it at Mike. We could do it anywhere. But break out the tables, jerseys, all that. It should have looked super. Yeah. It's very easy to film super matches compared to tournament.
Right. That sounds cool to me. I'll talk to the old lady, and I'm sure she could figure something out with that. There's plenty of room.
Yeah, we'll see. I was just thinking that y'all could be cool to have a little party out there, bring promotion or something.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You ready for this? If you're going to, how this works, man. I know you ain't never traveled really for these tournaments, but you can't be losing going up to the airport, right? So you got to bust some ass now. I guess you're going to take the week off before Cali, so you won't hit Tallahassee probably.
Right. Yeah.
But it's important showing. You want to crush it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I got to go out there and do it because I want to do it again.
The flip side of that, some of my best performances have been right after a good loss.
Good point.
So I felt weak as hell 2 weeks before I pulled Miles when I pulled that other dude, Cody Dollar. I felt super weak. So it, sometimes you might come out here and feel all right and then be amazing in Cali, but I'm excited, man.
Yeah. Is R. Kelly bringing handles? Is Matt bringing handles and all that?
Yeah, we'll have our handles out there.
All right.
Robert's
I can't wait. I love you for you.
Here's the thing, man, is the setup can be amazing on there. It doesn't.
I like being bunched in like that. I know that sounds crazy, but it just, I don't know. It makes it like feel grittier.
Arms feel.
Yeah. I have fond memories. That was when I was about 17, vodka cranberries in, and Brandon wanted to punch me. Fond memories.
You're wild. You're wild. Well, what up, Dan?
Uh-oh. How big are you now, Daniel?
What y'all doing?
He never knows how to work the stream.
How much you weighing now?
Hold on just a second.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
He's chasing Carl right now. What up, Dan?
What's up, son?
How you doing?
Good. I'm in Dallas, Texas right now.
About to kick some ass where? Or you just
I'm up here for business for Clark's. I had a big convention I had to go to for a few days.
How many people did you tell you're the arm wrestling champion of the world?
Well, I had to bring it up a couple of times.
Exactly. There you go.
People walking up to me asking me what's the secret and where have I been bodybuilding?
Well, I have to be. Love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
I was like, I don't bodybuild, Hoss. I just arm wrestle.
Just kick ass and arm wrestle. I'm done kicking ass.
Yeah. What y'all doing? It's 8 o'clock. Y'all running just some random ass thing? Or no, it's 9 there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Damn. I got you.
We ain't all rock stars traveling all over. Making the big bucks, okay, Dan?
Yeah. Trying.
Yeah, we saw the pictures of you at the resort, man. Drinking Bacardis by the pool.
This guy's living the
Yeah.
dream on the company credit card.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of it is.
Coming
So
to
we're
the-
just talking
the,
about super matches.
Oh,
Yeah.
you coming to the event?
Hmm?
You coming
This
to the
next
event
one, you
April
coming?
1st?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I got that monster Michael Todd. I've been trying to heal my left. I've almost got it back, man. My shoulder has had me down. But man, it's been coming back, and I can't wait to be back with that thing.
What do you think you're doing that's helping your shoulder out?
I got a personal trainer, and he's got me doing these band exercises where I keep my elbow like inside, and
Like
I'm
physical therapy style
yeah,
shit?
yeah, pushing out, and then he makes me like sit with my knee up, and I put my arm all the way down with like 7 or 10 pounds, and just doing this. That's like the two main exercises that he has me doing. That man, it seems to be working. You know, I couldn't lift my arm up like this, so I've got that back. I went and I pulled with Artem a little bit, and it was okay. The only time I really felt any pain was when I just went to like go down into a pinning, and I guess my body dropped, and so my arm kind of got outside of my shoulder a little bit. But so it's coming back.
All right. For those of you that don't know at home and haven't been following along on the 11-year elbow injury and shoulder injury,
And not shoulder, that elbow.
it's coming back, fellas. It's coming back.
No,
No, I'm kidding.
I think my elbow is the reason why my shoulder is taking the heat right now, because I'm
Sure.
not being able to protect it inside, so I'm rolling out with my cuff, and I think that's what's kind of making it catch the heat. And me not being in the gym prior to now, you know, I wasn't doing anything to support it, to build it. So
Well, in all fairness, you're giving everybody hell even right now.
yeah,
So, I mean,
yeah,
if
I'll probably be pretty nasty and hell to pull probably in the next 8 weeks, because for the last 3 weeks, man, I've even hit the gym twice a day. I hit the gym with her at 5:20 in the morning, 5:15, and then I'll have personal trainer at 8:30, and you know, a couple of days a week I do that, plus you know, hitting it the other days. I've never done this, so I tell you what's getting strong to me in the gym is my hammer. Just so I should be aggravating to deal with here shortly.
How is your right these days?
It's good. You know, I have gained a weird flop wrist press that is nobody likes. It's strong. Me and Artem were messing around, and he kept playing with me, and I would flop wrist press him, and he'd go, "You ain't gonna get me this time," and I'd flop wrist press him again. Like it's a weird angle flop wrist. My hook is really good. So I got that super match with Learn coming up at that Monster Factory thing, right? So
Yeah, that's interesting. You're gonna have to bring it. That guy. I mean, he's not the best arm wrestler. He's my boy, but he's learning fast and he's strong as fuck.
yeah, he's Jack, right?
You know Roger?
Mhm.
You know him? Yeah, I mean, he's pretty fucking strong, bro. I watched him stopping Cody Merritt and a couple people. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yep. So
How do you think our other Florida guys are gonna do in that?
I mean, obviously, I think and hope everybody. I just need to get back in the game to really start watching people and knowing how people, you know, I was kind of out of it for a while, so I don't know how good somebody is now.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? I'm not back yet like that. It'll take me a little bit to start watching everybody again. But I know you guys are bringing a hell of a team, so I like seeing it. That's for
We're
sure.
open to. People don't realize too how fucking rare this is that you can actually get 10 guys from Cali or Florida to go across the country and face off
Yeah,
against guys from the other coast. So
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I like it. I'm excited.
it's not every
Uh,
day. It's still fluid, you know. Nothing is a sure thing until it happens, but it's looking
Yeah.
good, man. The venue we booked looks crazy. I'm excited. We've got pretty much 36. I forgot. I got to look on the calendar. It's 36, 37 days. And there's 3 events
mhm.
in this next span. So we're going to have April 1st, Armageddon at Q4 again. And then May 6th, we're going to go to Tallahassee. We're going to promote that as like a big Southeast regional type thing.
Mhm.
If anything, maybe just draw out some of the killers. And then, 7 days after that, we're going straight to Cali. So it's going to be dope, man. We're at one of the most prestigious venues in Cali. 6th spot right in. It's like Grand Central Station. It's Union Station in the middle of LA downtown at the train station. Holds like
Yeah.
6 people. It's fucking crazy. So it looks like it's an old cathedral or something.
Okay.
But we're just making moves step by step. Next big thing is this Armageddon. We're gonna post tomorrow, I believe. All the points are gonna go up. So we should have a spreadsheet that goes up with every single person from anyone that has 1 point all the way to Carl Stanley that I think has like 24 points. I think Carl and Brad have 24 apiece. I know, which is
Is Brad hurt? Is that what I heard?
I heard he did get a little banged up in Korea. I didn't even know he went to Korea. Is arm wrestling big in Korea?
I
Dude,
guess.
it's huge over there.
It,
They have
it,
a badass network.
well, it must be strong.
Yeah, well, they just fucked Brad Grundy up. Let's not go,
Yeah.
guys. Thank God
Yeah.
in the FAL versus Korea.
I think they use that blackjack system. So it's
They do.
it's fucking weird. It's like you can have less rounds than the winner. Or excuse me, you can have less rounds and still win. It's weird. They put more value on the later rounds.
Shit.
Like the first couple rounds say it's 3 points, and like the next 2 rounds is like 4 points, and it's like 7 points for 5th and 6th or something like that. It's
Boy, don't be bringing me in no shit like that. I'll be playing the system.
Oh,
Absolutely. These guys should be playing the system.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
10,000 right
After
now.
the third one.
Yep. I don't even know who he
You better
lost
believe-
against, to be honest.
I would win this motherfucking points cup if this was not my race. I would win it. I would be winning every event that I could win, and all the ones I couldn't win, I would be taking second and third and just busting ass. I would be Dan, you would too. I know you got other shit going on. The money ain't a big thing to you, but if Dan wanted it, he would play the system. He would be at every one of them, making sure he had high placements and fighting for that third, fourth match. The little shit that matters. But everyone's gonna see we're doing double. I don't know if we formally announced it, but the finals is gonna be double points.
Mm.
Yeah, so
You
it's
did
gonna be
announce
6.
that.
It'll be announced soon. It's gonna add a whole nother dynamic where you're not gonna be so, you'll be able to bridge just a slightly larger gap. But the this points thing is gonna get, it's kind of now everyone's like, lackadaisical. I don't care who's leading. At the end, when we're out there with fucking 10 bands, you're gonna definitely want your name to be in first place, not second place. Definitely, that's gonna matter to you. And if it don't matter to you, it'll matter 5 minutes later when I'm giving the money to your boy that you've beat 6 times this year. So
Yeah, never lost to.
yeah, exactly. Never lost to. You just only hit 5 tournaments. You went to the banquet, so it's all cool and you had fun. But ultimately your boy paid for his year of arm wrestling and travel and what he wanted to do. So it's going to be dope when we actually get the cash out. I can't wait. But you know, this next event, the only people that really at this point probably are very hard to catch. The ones that are hard to catch are Brad and Carl right now, because they're both riding on 2 overall wins apiece. But Brad's hurt and Carl's hurt. Carl's left isn't hurt, so he's probably not going to stop winning the left anytime soon. But he's dominating that overall class because you guys are staying out of it. But 7 hitters show up in that class, and he will have some wear on him. He still might win, but the chances are way less when it's just him and Matt King in the overall.
Yeah.
So I personally, you know, if this was me in here, me and Artem would be just drooling, waiting to jump in there and one of us attack Carl and give him 6 slips and fouls and then the next one get on him, and you know, we would just be hoping to work our way through to wear him down. But short of that happening, he probably looks like he's going to crush it left-handed. So everyone else is catchable, man. I think, John, you may be one of the leaders.
Yeah. Left-handed.
Yeah, I was doing some rough calculations earlier. And I don't want to, this type of shit you don't announce and not be perfect. Or to get like 6 dudes that are like, I'm the leader, you know. So I think you're the leader left-handed. I believe Bob is the leader too. He overtook Mike from event 1. I think Bob had another 2nd place or 1st place at this event.
I think he did first again.
Yeah, first. So, you know, it's cool. We're finally seeing some hand change. So we know Newman's going to Middleburg. And let's be honest, he's probably going to get the itch talk. Oh, he's coming to arm wrestle here because he has a super match. Yep. And he's a savage. He'll jump in the tournament. And so when Newman left, he was the leader with 7 points to 5 points, right? Bob took 2nd. Bob got his 4 plus his 1 for entering. He had 5. When he comes back, now Bob's got fucking 12 points. And he still only got his 7. So it went from when he was here, he left and he was the leader and the expected guy to get the cash. And now he comes back and he's the underdog. And even if he wins the event, Bob's still going to take 2nd and keep that little inch lead running and run, you know. So that falling behind shit is for the birds if it comes to staying on it. Now, Newman's a savage. He may still pull off the win, but, you know, this is just a good example of a guy that may only hit 6 of them and a guy that's going to hit all of them. Bob's going to be really hard to stop, even though he may not be the strongest. And he in the state, he may be number 2. And he just may be more consistent. So at the end of the year, he might be getting, you know, $2,000, whatever the fuck it is. So for his particular class, I know a couple of them classes are extremely heavy in prize money. I believe the super heavyweight classes are insane. And then 198s, if I believe, that's pretty crazy class. 220s is got probably, I think, the lowest. 220 left or something is our smallest class in the pros. And I think that's just because we now started offering a 242 class. So these guys like Dan were like, fuck 220s. I'll just pull 242. You know, it's a little easier. I'm 228.
And we talking about I pulled super, son.
Hey, Dan.
Fat boy showed up that day.
I was not gonna do that to my friend, okay? I wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah.
I was ignoring it.
She said, you're gonna have to pull the supers. I'm like, oh God. All right. Whatever.
Well, you ain't no spring chicken, Dan. You're full blown super heavyweight at this point.
Yeah, I'll be back down there.
Yeah, no, I could tell. I could tell that this is just, you look like you had a couple good holidays. That's all.
I flew to here. I was 233.4, so I'm slowly creeping back down.
You're at where? 243?
233.
Oh, that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
I'm 233.4. Before I got on the plane here. So
yeah. Go ahead.
How you feeling, Trent?
I feel good, even though you backed out on me Sunday.
Hey, y'all, hey, wait till y'all see Trent arm wrestle again. He's gonna look like he has a brain.
Dan, he better. I got a bunch of shit. The whole FAL's reputation is on the line.
Oh well, you're gonna be impressed with him now. Finally,
Okay, I
I
can't
had
wait.
I had to get him in a better groove. When I gripped that with him, I wasn't even doing anything. He'd go. I was like, yeah, we gotta fix that. But he's doing good now. He's keeping his wrist. He actually has a strong wrist. He was just absolutely arm wrestling the worst possible way.
Huh? Well, he had a terrible setup. If Trent, you got to get a setup, and I got a terrible setup half the time too.
Yeah, yours is a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah, his setup is like set up to take his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not before. Before, you know, you were just
It ain't like that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I would tell him to go, and I literally wasn't even doing this. And my hand, he would force my hand to do this. Boom. I'm like, what you doing, bro? I don't even want your hand. What, you trying to flop wrist me?
What are you working on with him?
Well, basically, it's keeping him in front of his hand a little bit, and being here. He's strong here. The minute he comes to here, he has nothing, and he wants to do this, and then he tries to drop down and kind of twist.
Yeah.
Where now I've got him in front of his arm, and believe it or not, I mean, him and Mike Newman. I mean, you can talk to Mike about it. That's totally different story.
Good.
With them pulling each other.
Oh shit!
Well, you're gonna get a chance to get a little.
Damn.
Hey, teach me something.
Yeah.
Hey, Newman might have some miles on him after a super match, Trent. Imagine you said you bust your new setup out and you crack Lil Mike. What up?
For right now, me and Mike are teammates, and I don't plan on cutting back down to 154 anytime soon. So.
Oh yeah, you're pulling 76. I forgot. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm fat boy now. I like my little Debbie's.
Do you guys know where you're personally sitting at points wise? John, I'm sure you know.
I'm not high enough to worry about.
John, how many do you have?
Not yet, but I'm coming.
Do what?
Where are you sitting? By your calculations.
Left hand first place.
Okay.
How many points?
10. I got second both tournaments.
Okay. Right-handed?
Right hand, no idea.
So this is a good example of a guy that's leading without winning.
Yeah.
That's what this points race is about, man. You don't got to be the one undisputed guy. That's what's super dope is the crowd of people that actually are going to get paid. It may not just be the elite. It might be the people that grinded for that, you know? I think it makes it interesting. I do. I like the fact that you haven't won one, but you're in the lead. And I told you, I talked about a guy that would get second place in all three events and still have, you know, a bunch of points. So,
Brandon, I need to get with you and get a couple of them black shirts. Get you ship me some or something.
Yeah, well, I've got my FedEx tracking all my merch reorder. We reorder merch every single month. No secret. We keep all this shit like the tank tops. That's a limited order of 30. The black jerseys was just a limited order of 30.
I'll take a tank top and a t-shirt.
Well, we have 30 coming. Here's the dilemma: is I'm going to get my merch in on Friday night. I have all the other stuff. I have jerseys, all the regular shit we already have that you've seen in the store. But you know, we're constantly trying to do more things. So we did one more run of black jerseys. But yes, there's only gonna be 30 like last time, and then that might be the last run of them. We're gonna run with a bunch of black jerseys to Cali personally for all the Cali guys, but yeah, you'll be able to get them. I'll get with you in a little bit and check the tracking. I just don't want to promise you something that might not be there Saturday. I want to make sure it's in hand Friday night. My FedEx looks like it's on time, but you're dealing with a bunch of crazy shit. You like them black ones though?
Yeah, I like it. And I like, man, you can see, I don't know if y'all noticed, but the FAL that's here on
Yeah.
the black versus the yellow, you can actually read it like it's
Oh, wow.
sticking out like a sore thumb.
Well, the contrast on those black jerseys is a lot stronger than on the yellow. That black.
It looks good. I like it better. That's for sure.
We're gonna go to that. I believe that maybe not that exact shirt, but that style and that scheme, I believe, is going to be next season. So we'll keep it super fresh, something like that. But yeah, I didn't really know how much it popped until I seen those hoodies. Them hoodies, when I first seen them, I was like, oh, we gotta have jerseys like this. So
yeah.
We're gonna announce all the early weigh-in stuff like usual on Wednesdays. Everybody listen for that. Your early weigh-in locations, all the news and addresses you want, you can get to on Wednesday. And we got one more show after this we're gonna do. But the this event, man, I mean, I personally like a smaller event where you can pack all the people into it. Last time we were outside, okay, that was a little rough. We have never dealt with 50. I've never seen a day as windy as that ever since then.
That was crazy.
It was like, bro, it was like a hurricane, but there was no hurricane. And then the sun was brutal. I seen at one point Maggie was just getting beamed on by the sun. You were too, and so it was rough. We're gonna be indoors at this next one. Euphoria is inside, completely air conditioned. It has a smoking lounge next door that you can go buy cigars and smoke in and smoke cigarettes, whatever you know, over in the lounge next door. It's going to be a huge pool hall. I know all you guys have been there. But man, with our setup now and everything, that place is going to look like, I mean, it's going to look like the Macy's Day Parade. So we're going to have shit hanging everywhere. You know, that tight quarters with our setup as big as it is and our camera crew, all this, it's going to be sick. It's going to be possibly our best stream yet. The last one, our stream lacked a little, in my opinion, just due to the fact that we didn't have our banner hanging in the center. We kind of had it planned for the TVs blocking it and maybe something to learn from in the future. But this next one, man, we've set up here 100 times. We know exactly how to hang the lights, exactly how to stretch everything out. They love us there, pretty much free range of the place. So I'm excited to go back. This is the only time we're going here all year. That's another thing. I know a lot of people were coming to my tournaments and they were kind of getting tired of that one venue over and over. So that's why we haven't been back. We are going back one time. That's this one. So enjoy it. This is probably one of the most central locations we're going to do besides the land. You know, you're right there, about 15 minutes north of Orlando, Winter Park. But I'm looking forward to it. I love the fact that
I'd like to see if I can get I got a badass drone that's pretty nasty. I ain't been messing with it any, but that bitch, I can like put it on you and set the controller down and the bitch will follow you around.
Yeah,
and keep the camera on you.
Daniel, you already
it'll fly above and hover. You don't even have to touch it.
He's got a gun on that bitch. As soon as you go to his property, it's just staring at you.
We thought about that.
Yeah, it was just a thought if the ATF is listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got a couple little super matches. You see, we got Trent's pulling this young kid, and then Mike's gonna take him on too.
Yeah, he looks good.
The Austin kid, or you're talking about Austin? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't look like no bitch.
No.
Trent, you got to drive this shit home. You need to make a statement. This year coming.
I'm not worried, man. I'm not worried.
That's terrifying to hear. I'm not worried if you're not worried, Trent. I believe in you. So much so that Pops Newman bet me $20 you were going to lose. I put the 20 on you.
Well, he's got a couple bets riding on me, so I got to win. I don't want to piss Pops off.
I'm just kidding. He's betting on you.
No, when I know I'm doing good when Daniel wakes up at 9 a.m. on a Sunday and calls me just to tell me how good I felt the day before. And I'm like, okay, Well, Dan's got to call me to tell me I must be doing pretty good.
Tell me about this.
No. The real good thing was Artem giving you props
Yeah.
on you properly hooking and feeling good on the table. Now that right there, because he will bash your ass.
He will.
Artem don't give props.
No, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. And when Artem said, "Okay, you feeling good? You look good. You're properly hooking."
Then I jumped up and pressed him. He didn't know what to think. Then he's like, "Oh shit, where'd that come from?"
So,
I got a theoretical matchup for you, Dan.
what's up?
I got a theoretical matchup.
Okay.
Jonathan Vasquez versus Dylan Cobb.
Oh. Jonathan's been training, right?
Yeah, I think he's training. He's pulling at least.
Training. And Dylan is.
That's a good matchup, huh?
Yeah, that is. I don't know which way. I don't know which way that would go. I think that would be a 3-2 match. Yeah, that's a good one.
What do we have to do to get you out in California? Who you take on? Who's the guy that's for you out in Cali?
Tom Nelson left, I would imagine.
I think Tom has a super match with Tony Tomlinson next week, and that's going to see who's the best in Cali. So Carl could potentially be facing the #1 guy in Cali.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to. I don't know. I mean, once my shoulder gets back right now, my elbow's been injured forever, but if I can get my shoulder back, I should be the best I've ever been, as strongest and technical. As soon as my shoulder, I'm definitely better than the day I beat Dickey, but I had a healthy shoulder that day. So assuming my shoulder.
Let's be honest. You cheated, Dickey.
Who?
You.
Cheated him? Oh,
the whole way.
No. That dump wrist is hard to fuck with.
I'm just fucking with you. That was a fucking war for the ages.
Yeah.
You're talking about at Bike Week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the shit. That was actually the last time Dickie Spearoff ever pulled.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see him make a comeback at some point when he gets bored.
Me too. That's what I just said. I seen making some posts here and there, and I know he's back in the gym a little bit. I'm hoping he'll jump back in the game.
I like just hanging out with him. He's a cool guy. Definitely would be one of the guys we'd bring out to Cali and wreck some shit with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully, man, we need to see. Florida was really shining back when we had the FAL was popping. We had a couple hitters. We had you. We had Dickey. We had quite a few people out there, at least at the regionals and stuff. I'd like to see Florida getting more of a travel presence. We got a badass local presence, but right now we only got about like 6-7 guys that travel.
Yeah.
That's how it always has been, but it would just be nice if some of these guys could get out there. Matt King should be traveling more.
I tell you, Matt King's hand right-handed is very surprising to me.
Strong, isn't it?
Yeah, his hand. I don't think not so much his arm, but that hand is very, very strong.
Yeah.
So very impressive.
Yeah, I agree. He's a strong guy. There's a lot of guys out here that should be traveling. Brad Grundy don't fucking travel. People don't know who Brad Grundy is. And if they do know, they don't really know how much of a beast he is.
Yeah, Brad's a freaking tank.
You know, Artem's out here kicking ass. Shark is kicking ass.
I think he's somewhat back training.
Who, Shark?
I sent him a message asking him how he was doing after that motorcycle accident.
Oh, that's crazy. He crashed a motorcycle?
Yeah, he like fractured his spine or something. So he sent me a message because he's not going to the finals, which steps me into the spot left-handed because I got third that day. So because he's not going, it automatically, I guess, goes to me. So I actually
does it work like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so I get to actually, especially once he messaged me, I've really been trying to get my shoulder back. So, but I don't know. I seen a couple posts, but I don't know if he's like Craig and has just like a bunch of pictures and shit, and he's just posting something of him training back then and just now to kind of keep things rolling on social media, or is he actually back in training?
Yeah, it's hard to say with people, especially when you just go by what they're posting.
Mm-hmm.
John, let me ask you, who is beating you at the tournament?
Left-handed, I lost to Sadiel, and I lost to Jerry. There's only two guys I lost to.
I know Sadiel. Who's Jerry? Jerry who?
He's the one that
Harold Lorino.
Yeah.
He was a 198 or the
bald guy?
176.
Bald
Yeah, the bald guy.
The bald guy that won.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks strong.
Yeah, he's got a lot, but
yeah, he's jacked and looks strong.
He's pulled 98s for the past couple years.
he said it was hard to cut to 76, but he was about 190 the day of the.
It looks like it's hard to cut 76.
Yeah, no shit. All right.
And then there's and then George, who hasn't pulled left yet, but that's the guy to beat.
Who's beating you right-handed?
Oh shit. Man, I lost to Jerry and Lonnie, right. But that was my first time right-handed in like a year. I didn't train it for 3 months before I even went to the last tournament. I just kind of jumped in there.
Dude, who the hell is Lonnie?
I talked him into it.
That Russian guy, right?
No, that's was it Hackstrom? He has the twin.
One of the twins, bro. He's one of the
Lonnie and Larson.
Press on me, and I was like, gosh darn it. But
Oh, I
that
know.
Lonnie Hagstrom. It's Larson and Lonnie. They're two twins.
yeah,
One pulls 76, one pulls 98s.
yeah. But that was kind of a test that right arm just to see if it up to what was happening.
They train with Matt King a lot.
Yo, Dan is giving the look of, I don't know who the fuck is this guy?
Step out for a couple of years, I'll come back and the whole arm wrestling has changed.
Robert, I need you to clip that last clip of us talking and Daniel's facial expressions. That's a good one.
I'm watching it now. The delay, it actually looks fucking hilarious.
Of course. Yeah, man. April 1st, we're 5 days out from the next event. It's gonna be super dope. You know, I like the smaller venues like this. I think it's gonna be crazy. This is how our first stream really kicked off at the last Florida States. So that one, we thought it was amazing. It looked prehistoric now looking back at it. But I mean, we're going to be able to do a lot of things. Last event, we had our brackets up there streamed. Did y'all like that?
Yeah.
I thought that was sick. You could see exactly who was next in your class and your path to victory.
Oh, yeah. They made calling all the matches and making sure everybody was up there and everything was legit.
Hey, did y'all get the TVs, Brandon?
Yeah, we had the TVs going on the live stream.
I was talking about Dan was telling me you guys, I think, are trying to get TVs that'll be running the event. You can watch the matches.
Yeah, we had them wired up to the event last time. We got one TV so far. that we'll have there where we'll either have the bracket or the live stream. So that'll be dope. But yeah, I mean, ultimately we'd like to get something where we could have a projector going that is showing it in the back, or some sort of above head screen where, you know, you don't have to be live on the action to see it all. It's like basketball. Some of the best ways to watch it is just at home on TV. If you've ever been to the game, it's fucking hard to see.
I hadn't been following that, reading all that shit that y'all had, but I noticed that Robert had a camera, like a GoPro on his chest. Is that like soon to come? Like, what's he?
Dude, we have
like,
everything. He's got so much shit. He's able to like project the names across the bottom of the screen. Brandon Morris versus Niles, 3-1, 3-2. He can project across like a banner, like a news flash, like breaking news, but it would say like all the names in the class. He has a slew of things he can do. He's got little graphics that pop up every time there's an elbow foul. A lot of it just matters really at how quick the pace is and how organized. You know, if we were doing super matches extremely slow, it could become a show. But, you know, if we're running 300 entries and we got to pack it in, the production value does kind of decrease a hair. But he pulls off amazing shit, dude. This guy, like, all he does is invest his money in more and more camera equipment, more and more shit, and then we get to use it all.
Yeah.
So it's the craziest relationship ever.
Yeah, he had the rest mic'd up for the last one. You could hear us talking the whole time. Brandon, by the way, I ordered them 2 chairs for the down rest. I'll have them for April 1st. They came in today.
You know,
What
Dan,
kind of chairs?
Just like the little tattoo chairs, little small, like adjustable little benches for the down rest to sit on, so they're out of the camera view.
Yeah,
so you're kind of like you're in an awkward position. So
speaking of some TVs, I was thinking Clark's Appliance could be one of the first sponsors of the FAL TV.
Is that what you're thinking?
You guys have TV.
Yeah, I was talking to Dan. I told him I could order TVs at cost, and he's like, "Oh, I get them pretty cheap somewhere." I was like, "All right."
I got you. We have like I think like a 42 or a 36 inch here, just a big flat screen. We're gonna set up wherever we can for that. But yeah, ultimately, you know, remember, this is event 3. This is a grassroots project. We don't really have any investors or no shit like that. So by the 10th, 11th event, I expect us to have a whole goddamn studio in a warehouse dedicated to FAL. And, you know, I wouldn't mind. I personally, if I had things my way, we would be renting a warehouse and it would be getting decked out crazier and crazier every month. And the events would be at the same place every single month at the headquarters. And it would be a fucking crazy painted up, graffitied FAL building where we had our own rules and our own parties and did our own thing. But
And a Colt.
And what?
A Colt.
Yes. Well, bring your wives. You know, all the Colts eventually lead to the leader banging your wife. 100% of them. That's the requirement. What up?
So is your air conditioning broke, Brandon?
I'm in my garage and I'm fucking dying right now.
High blood pressure and steroids.
Yeah. No, actually, if you wait till you see me, I look like a different person. I'm like ghost white. It's like laughable. I was looking at myself today mid-workout. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I look like Casper compared to 3 weeks ago.
His shipment didn't come in. He's been off for a couple weeks.
Come on. Peaks and valleys, son.
Mr. Kelly himself. Look at him. And the forearm's getting massive, son.
Heard some talk about projectors and TVs and all that. We're doing that this one.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Okay. See?
Yeah.
See, I just told you about this guy.
Hey,
He's got everything.
Mr. Robert Kelly. Somebody say something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, the hand says central air conditioning is a scam. I believe probably another conspiracy.
That means he is sitting in his house right now with no AC, sweating his ass off with a pet raccoon.
Listen, FAL is not paying me enough to even run my fucking air conditioning right now. You know, Daniel Worley ain't sweating at all in his house.
Shit, my house sit on 72.
I wish I could see it. Y'all can't see it, but it's well, I don't know how to turn the
just a
background on.
shrine to yourself behind you. Nothing to see here.
No, I'm in the hotel up here at the Gaylord Palms,
That is where they
9 stories up.
that's exactly where
I don't even. You better be careful, bro. This
Hey,
this window right here.
Don't throw me out the night.
This window right here.
You got 3 stories or something. Duplex
Yeah,
out
this
the
is 9 right here, bro.
Call me a
Yeah,
chiropractor.
the other one, if you'd have hit the ground, I'd have ran out there and checked on you. This one right here, I'm like, I ain't checking on him. Mm-mm.
Like, if he
Man,
dies,
get your shit.
he
We gotta go.
dies. That's good shit. Pops Newman said, I can see my breath in my house and I don't give a fuck what it costs. I keep my house at 67 in all fairness. My blood pressure is way too high to go in that bitch and sweat. Can't do it.
I guarantee Newman's damn garage is air conditioned for all them dirt bikes and
Oh,
motorcycles.
come on. He's got an air conditioner just blowing on his $100 bills. Hey, his AC is his cash is climate controlled. Don't fuck around.
Look at R. Kelly's cases with all the equipment ready to go.
That's it. That shit's going on an airplane, boys.
Ready to go.
I don't know. You sure that's camera equipment, bro?
Yeah, I know. That looks like a gun in there.
Yeah.
I hope the TSA searches every one of those. I'll call the pre-check right now.
I got some of them cases too, bro, but ain't no camera equipment. What's that?
Oh, shit.
Where are you flying to next, Robert?
I think you guys are the first flight. And where else I can drive to? Picked up a lot in Texas and some Arizona stuff coming up. I got Arizona State doing that.
What is your next event?
He said,
Bro,
This
that's
weekend,
all. They
fucking
give me
Armageddon, bro.
anxiety.
What's that?
I said this weekend, Armageddon.
I'm talking about after ours, man. You got just Monster Factory and then us again?
Let's see here. Yeah, I got 2 weeks off, then Monster Factory, then you guys, and then I think that's when the Arizona State is. I want to say it's in June.
I heard you just got something big. Have you announced it yet?
What's that? Yeah, announce it.
I heard you just confirmed another big
I was
event.
about to say, don't act like you didn't hear what the hell he said.
Yeah, what you say? What that?
Huh?
What? He put the camera down, he folded his arm, like, oh.
Say that again into my good ear.
Well, I know him and Arnold were talking about him trying to go to Australia with him.
Damn. He's trying to.
$2,800. It's too much.
That's Artem could afford that. He'll get you a ticket. He's made of money. That's $1 million man.
That's right. No, I'm talking to the Arm Wars guys, but
shit.
I'll probably just go there to help them. I don't think I'm going to take that over or anything. They've got it figured out.
How good? I don't watch the Arm Wars productions. Are they crazy good?
So they did a live yesterday, and it was freaking fantastic. So that's why I started talking to James. I'm like, what do I need to do to get there? And now I'm talking to James.
Okay. And what is your plan when you go over there, to just absorb their knowledge?
Yeah, look at what equipment they're using, what programs he's using, how he uses them, and all that. Yep.
Sure.
Gentlemen, I gotta go.
Absolutely.
I'll holler at y'all later.
Be easy.
Later.
We're going to wrap this up here shortly anyways. We are 5 days away. I'm sweating my balls off. No one else is apparently. Q4, April 1st. It's going to be wild. It's going to be off the hook. I think the energy is probably going to be as high as Pro Gear, if not a little higher.
Oh yeah.
The place only holds 276. So
And they're all going to be in yellow.
We're gonna max that bitch out.
Yeah, so we may max that out. Everybody, I recommend you get there early. Look on the flyer. Flyer has all the information. Same thing as before, split tournament, split weigh-ins. You'll have
Yep.
4 different weigh-ins, I believe, this week to weigh in at. Any questions, call the number on the flyer or message any of us privately.
Yep.
We've got all the answers. Lot of new faces gonna be out here. A whole bunch of different people have been messaging just like last time. We're gonna, I would expect to see tons and tons of new faces, to the point where at the end of the season, it's primarily gonna be just 80% of the guys may be new guys at the end of the year. So if that does happen, that's an awesome scenario. If not, we already know we're gonna have our hardcore guys out there and already pack it. So April 1st is the date. We'll be back on here Thursday. Until then, y'all be easy.